this is it, guys. The last quarterfinal of the Juventus quiz, where I try to determine who knows most about Juventus, of course. If you missed the last other quarterfinals, you can, of course, find them on this channel. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. It's a pleasure for me to welcome the host of Top Bins Talk, Marcin. Welcome.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me on.
Thank you. And probably, yeah, let's just say that's the real deal. The most creative of all Juventini in this competition by far. Martina, it's an honor to welcome you on board.
Thank you.
All right, so you probably know how it's going to work. 15 questions, 3 difficulty levels. We'll start with the easy ones, or, well, the ones I think is easy. And then we'll just level it up to the medium and then the hard ones. And then we'll finish it up with 3 questions each from category Who Am I? When I did the draw, Martina, you were drawn first.
Oh, God.
So you will start.
Okay.
So here are your first 4 questions. The first question is actually the one that I bet Marcin knows the answer to, so he doesn't even need to answer this one. Which club sold Wojciech Szczesny to Juventus?
Arsenal?
It is correct.
Okay. I knew it was one from Szczesny.
Very good. Second question. Who scored the only Juve goal in our last Champions League final?
Was it Mandzukic?
It was indeed.
A beautiful goal.
Beautiful, but unfortunately we lost that one, and that's it. We'll not talk about it anymore.
You know.
Third question. Who was the opposition when Matthijs de Ligt scored his first Juventus goal?
So, who were we playing against? So, who he scored against?
Yeah, the team.
Wow. His first goal? I'm just gonna guess it.
Marcin, do you know this one?
Is it Torino?
Well, the Martina needs to answer first.
Let's say Fiorentina.
It was Torino, actually.
I wasn't going to say Torino just in case.
All right.
Wow, I don't remember.
Last question for you, Martina. Who has made the most passes so far this Serie A season for Juve?
I'm gonna go with Pjanic.
It's a close second. It's Leonardo Bonucci.
Ooh.
Leonardo Bonucci has 1,537. Pjanic 1,458.
Okay.
So it's a close one. All right, 2 out of 4. And now it's Marcin. All right. Who is the oldest goal scorer for Juventus since the opening of J Stadium?
Oldest. There's like 3 names that I'm thinking, and I feel like it's close between any of the 3.
Mm-hmm. Well, I only need one.
I know. There's only one right answer. Is it Del Piero?
It is indeed. 37 years old and 6 months. All right, next question. Which brand is supplying Buffon with gloves and boots?
It is Puma.
It is correct. Against which team did Demiral score his only goal so far this season?
Yeah, this one I don't think I remember. I'm gonna have to take a guess. Fiorentina.
It's Roma.
I didn't know.
Fiorentina is the guessing team, I guess. This time.
Yeah.
All right. It's Roma on the 12th of January. That's when he injured himself as well.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah. And the last one. Which shirt number? This is one of the favorites. Which shirt number did Alessandro Matri have while playing for Juve?
Matri. I remember he had different numbers in different stints, didn't he? But I don't remember. Oh, no.
Well, let's say the first season at J Stadium.
Was it 30?
32.
Oh, it was 32. Oh, I can't believe I forgot.
All right. 2-2, guys.
Now the hard ones.
Now the hard ones, yeah. All right. Martina, you go first.
Okay.
Which team eliminated Juventus women from this year's Champions League? And this is where I ask you, do you watch the ladies?
I do not.
So
I'm just gonna guess. Honestly, the only women's team that I know really plays in the Champions League is Barcelona, but I don't know.
Is your answer Barcelona?
Yeah, that's the only team I know there is a women's team.
Well, it is correct.
Oh, wow. Them.
It was in the first round or second round.
Did Barcelona win the Champions League?
No, they are still on. Or, well,
Playing.
paused.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Who coached Juventus when Alessandro Del Piero made his debut for Juve?
I don't know.
Marcin?
Was it Lippi?
Giovanni Trapattoni.
Trapattoni.
Third question, Martina. Who coached Juventus last time they won the Scudetto at Delle Alpi?
So that was before 20. Was it Deschamps?
It was not. He was the one who coached us in the Serie B. But before him, it was Fabio Capello.
Okay.
All right. And the last question. This is a little bit tough one, but yeah, it's how it is. Season 2013-2014.
Okay.
Juventus finished with the record point tally. How many points?
I think it was 102.
It is correct. Wow.
Thank God. Okay.
Yeah, that's impressive. I was considering doing like plus minus 2 points, but well done.
I didn't know if it was 102 or 103.
Yeah, that's
well, very nice.
103. Yeah.
That's a great one, Martina. All right, Marcin, it's 4-2, and these are your 4 questions. Who is in charge of Juventus women? The coach.
I really don't know. I can't even give you like an educated guess. I really don't know.
It's do you know Martina? No.
No.
It's Rita Guarino.
Okay.
Won both of the Scudetto for Juventus women. So she's a great coach for them. Next question. Which club was Roberto Baggio's last? Where he retired, basically.
Was it Brescia?
It was indeed. Which coach won the most trophies at Juventus?
Most trophies. Was it Allegri?
It's Giovanni Trapattoni again.
Is
Wow.
it?
6 Serie A, 2 Coppa, 1 European Cup or Champions League, 1 UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, 2 UEFA Cups, 1 Super Cup, and 1 Intercontinental Cup. So, yeah, quite a lot.
Yeah.
I thought Allegri became the most trophy-laden manager after his last stint, but guess not.
Yeah, well, he's not there. Last question. Juventus goalkeeper won Serie A Goalkeeper of the Year award 12 times. 10 of them went to Gigi Buffon. Who won the other 2?
Was it Dino Zoff?
It's Angelo Peruzzi. Both of them. All right, it's 4-3 to Martina for now. And now we're going to go to the hardest category.
Oh, God.
This is for you, Martina. Who fouled Claudio Marchisio and then caused his eventually career-ending ACL injury?
What player?
Yeah.
I don't even remember the game.
Do you remember the game, Arsene?
No, I don't either.
It's can I give her a hint, by the way?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. It's against Palermo.
No, I don't know.
It was Franco Vasquez.
Oh.
And I hate that guy from that moment on. All right, next question for you. How many points were Juve deducted at the start of the Serie B season, 2006-2007? Because they were relegated, but then on top of that, they also got some points deducted. How many points?
Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry.
It is.
I'm just going to guess it because I have no idea. I'm going to say 12.
It's 9.
Okay.
So it's not that bad.
3 games.
Which position do Juventus under 23s hold at the moment? This is a hard one.
I'm going to guess again. I'm just going to say 5th.
10th.
Okay. That's sad.
These are hard.
And last one. This one I'll need to give you an example later, so just follow me with this one. Which club's nation was never beaten by Juventus? For example, Juventus faced a Finnish club from Finland 4 times, so they won every game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there is one nation that Juve never managed to beat. They faced the clubs from that nation 2 times, and neither was a victory.
Wow. I'm gonna guess again. I'm just gonna say.
What are you thinking?
I'm trying to think what team it's relatively small that beat us twice.
Well, I never said they beat us twice, but we didn't win.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't know if that helps.
Yeah.
I don't know. Czech Republic. I don't know.
It's Belarus.
Oh wow.
Close.
All right. So, Marcin, these ones are for you.
Okay.
Which nation contributed most goals to Juve, except Italy?
Argentina.
It's France. 378 goals.
Wow.
What was so special with Juventus' participation in the group stage in Europa League 2010-2011 season?
That they got knocked out of the group stage?
Well, it's not that impressive, but well, it is correct for sure. They didn't qualify, but it's not the answer.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you another shot. I'll be nice.
I mean, if it wasn't that, I'm having trouble why it was special. Is it because they finished 7th and that was outside of Europa League spots for the previous campaign?
Could be, yeah, but that's not the answer. The answer is there are 6 games in the group stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Juventus drew all of them.
Oh, that.
Mm.
I wouldn't have put 2 and 2 together. I thought it was just because they got knocked out. I thought that was like not special, but like a bad special.
Yeah. Well, we were crap at that stage anyway, so it was not that special for us. All right, another one for you. Who was the first player to receive a yellow card this season?
Wow.
Was it Bonucci?
It was Sami Khedira against
Khedira.
Parma.
Wow.
Mm.
That was hard.
And last one. Now this is a hard one. If you know this one, I'll be very, very impressed.
Okay.
This is how you truly know your club. How many bedrooms are there at the J Hotel?
Oh my god.
And I'll give you like plus minus 5 rooms. So if you miss by 5 rooms, I'll accept it.
At the J Hotel.
Yeah, the one that they just opened.
Yeah. I'm going to guess 129.
It's 138.
Come on.
Oh my.
I was close.
It's very close. Yeah, well done. All right, but still very open. Still 4-3 to Martina. Before we go into the final round, this is exciting, guys. I gotta say. All right, so this is the category I called Who Am I? So I'll explain a little bit about the player, and you just talk me through it, what you're thinking about this one, who it might be, and then just give me the answer. So the first one is for you, Martina. I am the first Juve player to score for Italy after Juventus started playing at J Stadium. It was my quickest goal ever scored. It was after 2 minutes.
Oh wow.
My quickest goal for Juve came against Nordsjælland, the Danish team in the Champions League. It was after 6 minutes.
Oh my god.
Who am I?
So it's an Italian player that was in the 11-12 season.
Yeah, okay.
Italy player in that. I mean, I have no idea. I'm just gonna say.
Well, I can give you one tip. It's not many Juve players that have played for Italy recently, or well, in the last 10 years. So, and for sure scored also, because we apparently didn't have any strikers in Italy since Del Piero. So
Yeah. I mean, the only one that I can think is Marchisio. But I don't know, because I don't know. I mean, the other ones are Bonucci, Chiellini, and Pietro.
all right, it's time for a name.
I'm just gonna say Marchisio.
Marcin.
Is it Giaccherini?
It's Claudio Marchisio.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. He scored against Serbia, I believe, away.
Okay.
In October or that year. So yeah, Claudio Marchisio, well done. Next question to Marcin. This is also Who Am I? I have been on Juve roster since 2010, moving from Siena under 19s, but have been loaned out to a lot of different Italian clubs. Juve made a great profit by selling me last season for almost 30 million.
Selling last season. That's Mandragora.
It's Martina.
Can I
Suggestion?
guess? Can I guess?
Yeah.
I mean, I have no idea. I'm just gonna say Aldero.
It's Leonardo Spinazzola.
Okay.
Spinazzola.
Wow, he's been that long in the Juve roster?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and we just shipped him to every single corner of Italy since he joined us. So.
Interesting.
All right, next one for you, Martina. This is a maybe hard one, but we'll try. The only Brazilian in the team during 2000-2001 Serie A season. Played for Bayer Leverkusen later, but spent the rest of my career in South America.
Season 2000 and 2001 at Juve?
Yep.
Wow. I don't even know a name. No, I have no idea.
It's Atirson. He played 8 games for us or something.
No. I wasn't big about that.
Was quite excited actually when he arrived, but then he was crap. So yeah, he didn't last long. All right, Marcin, this one is for you.
Okay.
I scored a hat-trick against Inter for Juve in Supercoppa Primavera, 27th of September 2006. But Juve never won every time I scored in Serie A. However, I scored 2 against Inter when playing for Parma in 14-15 season. By the way, if you don't get this one, you're out.
Oh, fun.
I don't get this one?
I can read it again if you like.
So scored a hat-trick in the Primavera Supercoppa in 2006, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you get the rest of it for me one more time?
Yeah, sure. Juve never won every time I scored in Serie A.
Never won.
However, I scored 2 against Inter when playing for Parma in 14-15 season. This is a guy who doesn't score much, as you can see.
I can't think of. I really can't think of a name. Is it Raffaele Palladino?
It is not. It's Martina. Have a guess?
I have no idea.
It's Paolo De Ceglie.
Oh wow.
Wow. I was thinking of either De Ceglie or Palladino, one of those guys that didn't really play for Juve or that much. Oh.
All right. Last question for you, Martina.
Okay.
Just for the glory. I was born on 9th of July 1968. Played mostly in Italy and England, but cannot be proud of my goal-scoring record for Juve. 112 games, 7 goals. My last Juve goal came against his boyhood club. Highly controversial figure in world football.
From 68. So he is 50 something. The last part of the question is what throws me off a little bit.
I'd hope it would throw you into something because this is the probably the most this is what could help you to answer this one because this is his signature is he's a very controversial person.
Baggio?
It is not. Marcin, any guess?
No guess.
Do you know a guy called Paolo Di Canio?
I do not.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
is well, controversial is the best word.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, last one for you, Marcin. I was close to be included in a player exchange deal between Inter and Juventus back in January 2014, but the deal never happened. Inter management were later heavily criticized because that didn't happen. So it was Inter's fault. We wanted this deal to happen. Inter pulled the plug.
I remember this deal. Who were the
You remember who it involved from
That's
Inter?
I remember. I know the situation. I remember reading about this, and I remember this situation happening, but I don't remember the player. 2014. It was a January swap, right?
It was last day of January transfer window. Suddenly the news were circulating that this deal was maybe going to happen. So we were ready, but suddenly Inter pulled the plug at the last second.
I remember the situation, but I really don't remember the player. Was it like Martinez, the Argentinian that was on our club?
The Uruguayan, you mean the Jorge Martinez?
Yeah, was it Jorge Martinez? No, I don't remember.
Freddy Guarin was the one who was supposed to go from Inter to Juve. The player who is supposed to be exchanged with is Mirko Vucinic.
Right. Yeah. Like you say it now, like it all comes back to me.
Yeah. It was a tough one. All right. So I'm not gonna say surprising, but intriguing result. Martina 5, Marcin 3. Congratulations with the semifinal spot.
Those questions were tough.
Yeah, it was super hard.
Your brain like spaces out when you get the question. You're like, who was it again? And then you say the name. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's now you know a bit more about the club. So yeah, it's cool. All right. So thank you so much for tonight, Martina. We will see you in the semifinals. Marcin, maybe we'll see you after this season. We'll try to do this one more time. A bit more civilized and easier questions with only shirt numbers.
And only Polish questions.
Yeah, only Polish questions, of course. Yeah, I'll get those right up. Everything about Wojciech. All right, guys. I'll see you next time, Martina, and see you soon, Martin.